All right, we're here, Eugene, Oregon, Hayward Field just behind me, 2023 USA Outdoor Championships, gonna be going down right here. I already did a preview and gave my predictions, top 3 in every single sprint, jump, and hurdle event, so definitely check that out. You can go and debate, you can go and, criticize, whatever it is. Of course, we're gonna come back on Monday and talk about the predictions I got right, what I got wrong, what y'all got right and wrong, but we're gonna talk about that later. Today, I wanna talk about a couple athletes who really might be a little bit overlooked, but still have some very good chances to get on the USA team in their respective events. So 4 athletes, let's jump into the first one, Tonea Marshall in that women's 100-meter hurdles. Now, the 100-meter hurdles for the women is arguably the deepest and most unpredictable event going into these championships. There are so many women who are in that 12.4 and even 12.3 range, right? Between 12.3 to 12.5. But Tonea Marshall, she has put down some amazing performances, not only this year, but also last year, to really predict that she might be able to get on this team. Look at what she's done this year already. Now, her season's best, according to World Athletics, is 12.55 seconds, but look a couple weeks back, on June 10th, she ran 12.48 in 12.47 seconds down in Florida. Those are her season's best, and that puts her in the conversation as one of the top hurdlers this year. Last year, she actually finished 4th place at USA's, just missing out a spot to make the USA World Championship team to Eugene, Oregon, right? But I think she has a very good shot to make the team this year. She, of course, came out of LSU a couple years ago, and now as a pro, this is her second year, really as a pro and getting into the groove of things. I think she's gonna be a problem, and do not be surprised if Tonea Marshall makes it onto that women's 100-meter hurdles team. Again, it's a very, very deep field, but we're gonna see if she actually is able to pull it together. Next up, still on the women's side, Kayla White. Now, Kayla White has quietly been having some of the greatest past 2 seasons of her entire career. 2022 and this 2023 have really shown that she has a capability of making the 200-meter team if one of these ladies slips up. First off, this year, she ran 22.38 seconds in Botswana to get the win actually over Sha'Carri Richardson in that 200-meter dash. Not only is that significant, of course, beating out Sha'Carri, but that is her second fastest time of her entire career. Her personal best of 22.18 was actually set at the USA Championships last year. So again, these past 2 years have really been good for Kayla White. And I think because of the consistency that she's shown, right? 22.38 this year, 22.44, 22.52. She has been putting down some great performances that puts her as one of the best women in the 200 meters this year. Now, I already told you that I do predict Gabby Thomas, Abby Steiner, and Tamara Clark, potentially Sha'Carri Richardson and Tamara Davis if they run. I predict them to make the team, but Kayla White can very likely sneak onto the team. She has a lot of potential, and last year, she really stepped things up at USA's to get a personal best, almost breaking 22 seconds. She could do the same thing this year. So keep a lookout for Kayla White. We're gonna see if she steps things up again at these championships. Next up, on the men's side, I have Jamal Britt in the 110-meter hurdles. Now, this guy is very seriously contending to make this USA team. Last year, he actually got 4th place at USA's. I think he ran 13.09 seconds to just miss out on a spot to the team. I think he has a very good shot this year. Now, I already gave my predictions, right? Devin Allen, Daniel Roberts, and Cordell Tinch, but if people sleep, Jamal Britt could very well be on that team, and it honestly should not be a surprise. He has a personal best of 13.08 seconds, which he ran last year, I think, at the NACAC Championships. But this year, he's already run 13.14 seconds. So he is very much close to his personal best. He could get a little bit farther down there, and I think he does have a good shot, again, to make this team. In addition, he's already also run 13.19, 13.21, so the consistency is showing all throughout this season. And again, if someone is sleeping, Jamal Britt can get on that team. Grant Holloway already has the bye, so if we're looking at 3 other guys, Cordell Tinch maybe isn't as proven, who knows, but Jamal Britt, do not sleep on him and his potential to make this USA team in the 110-meter hurdles. Finally, I have Bryce Deadmon in that men's 400-meter dash. Now, I did speak about him in my predictions video, but let's really highlight him a little bit more. The past 2 seasons, 2021 and 2022, Bryce Deadmon didn't make the USA team, but he did make the relay pool, and he actually ran on the 4x4 finals in Tokyo as well as Eugene last year. And he actually had some of the fastest splits. He low-key is one of the best 400-meter runners in the United States over the past couple years. Why does he have an advantage? Well, think about it. The USA is not too deep on the men's 400-meter side. Michael Norman, he's injured and he already has the bye. You have guys like Vernon Norwood, you have the collegiate guys, but Bryce Deadmon could very well sneak into this field, and it really wouldn't even be a sneak. I know I'm saying that about all these people, but keep a lookout for Bryce Deadmon. This year already, he actually opened up a little bit late. He might have been injured or something like that, but in June, he ran 2 races in June. On June 3rd, he managed to run 44.72 seconds, and then on June 24th, he managed to run 44.75. So why are these significant? Well, think about his personal best, 44.44 seconds. It's from 2021, so it's a long ways from that. He's also has a best of 44.47, his second best ever. But that 44.72 is actually his 10th best performance of his career. Now, you may say that 10th best is not that great, but again, he might have been a little bit injured. He started late this season, just getting back into the groove of things. And the men's 400-meter field, in my opinion, is so wide open. We're talking about a guy in Deadmon who has the experience. Again, he's running Tokyo, he's running Eugene, he's been on the cusp of making the individual team. This might be his moment this week in the 400 meters at USA. So keep a lookout for Bryce Deadmon, Tonea Marshall, Jamal Britt, and Kayla White in all their respective events. Again, low-key, they might be sleepers, but they have very strong potential to make the team and surprise a lot of people. So again, make sure you check out my predictions, giving top 3 in all the sprints, jumps, and the hurdles. And also, let me know if you think there's any surprises that might be coming about. Are there any sleepers who have some strong potential to make the USA team that people are looking out for? Let me know in the comments below. Be sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel. Back again next time. Thanks for watching.